Izzy, where's your ball? Izzy. That's a stick, that's not your ball. But the stick was only halfway down. Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today, I'm going to be pruning in the vineyard again. Got my tools here from last time. Not too much to bring down there, but I thought I would show what's going on in the greenhouse real quick. And I really don't know what's going on in here myself, so I can see grasses coming up, but I can't say for certain that they're the grasses I planted in there. Oh, that looks like mold. Hold on. What is this? Well, maybe not. That's a weed, but we have... So far we have grass in every one of these, but hopefully they're not just weeds. It's really hard to tell when they're this small. But yeah, you can see this must be the actual grass, split-beard blue stem. Purple milkweed. See, there's grass coming up in the purple milkweed as well. Or maybe it's not grass, maybe it's purple milkweed. Kind of hard to tell, but I don't think so. I think that is grass. So if we have grass coming up in the purple milkweed, and it looks like, yep, grass coming up in the popcorn. Wow, we have, it looks like the same stuff coming up in all of these. So my soil must have got contaminated with seeds from elsewhere. Okay, I'm going to leave this cover off during the day while I go down and prune. Yeah, some of these are going to be the grasses that I planted. Some are going to be weeds. Hopefully I can tell the two apart. Oh boy. All right, let's get down there. Oh, let me show you this. Yeah, I have more of the strawberry popcorn / maize in here. This is the lilac. Oh, lost a bud here. How that happened. Hopefully these are rooting. They probably are. The bur oaks, not any sign of life on these yet. And like I said in the video when I planted these, I don't have a super amount of faith that this is going to work. I'm going to try some softwood cuttings in a little while, probably a month or so from now, and see how that works. These are supposed to be very, very hard to propagate, and I want to get the secret sauce on this and figure out how to do it myself. But so far, I really haven't been lucky on these. These might grow, but I don't know. Okay, let's get these tools out into the gator and get down and get some pruning done. That big kitty. All right, I am back down in the vineyard. I think I have about 4 hours before it starts raining, and then it's supposed to rain for the next 2 days, fairly heavily. I won't be able to get in here at all during the next couple days, so I got to get as much done as I can in that time. This is the vine that I pruned 2 days ago for my how to prune top wire cordon video, and you can see no leakage coming out of there, but a little bit coming out of there. these GoPros don't focus very well up close, so hopefully you can see that. But there's just a tiny bit of sap coming out. And then this is where I shaved it at the top. There is nothing there. And I did it here as well. Right here, there's just a single drop coming out. These two are just going to harden out for the most part. And they'll end up looking like this. No big deal. I had somebody in the comments worried about the wounds taking up resources from the growing plant. Don't worry about it. They're going to be just fine. They have a huge amount of risk from disease, and disease likes to grow in these cracks and crevices, or at least that's where it overwinters. And then as your buds start budding out in the spring, it washes down from that onto your buds. So that's what you got to worry about, not that it's losing a little bit of sap. These will probably run like crazy as it warms up for a day or two, and then they'll get that jelly on them and they'll heal up and they will be just fine. Okay, I will get back with you here and there if I find something that I think I missed in the other videos on how to prune things. But other than that, it's just going to be me moving super fast and getting this pruned up. Okay, that wraps up row B. A and B are done. Now I'm up to C. I'm going to run up to the house and grab a couple sandwiches and eat while I'm pruning because it's 2 o'clock and it's supposed to rain at 4, unless I change the forecast. But either way, it's supposed to start raining this evening and rain all through tomorrow and likely the day after that as well. So I want to get as much of this pruning done today as possible. Hello, Frankie. No food. Hello, Windsor. Well, today, hello, Mr. Mark. Kind of jumpy today, huh? Came up here to say goodbye to Miss Blue. Oh, this is a nightmare in here. Eeh. Miss Blue is leaving us today. She has been sold to a farm where she's going to fit in better with these 2 young females here, the 2 young mares. Blue is getting picked on, and she's an older girl, and we don't want to see that. So she is going to a woman who is a farrier, and she already has 1 horse that's retired, and she's just out on pasture, and they ride one, and they'll ride her for a while, and then she will be put out to pasture as well. She'll retire. So she's going to a real nice place. Natalie's been trying to sell her for a while now. Well, not really. She has talked about it, but yeah, Bluesy's gonna go to a place where she's not picked on so much. These two, the young girls, like to pick on her, especially the Arabian there. And Natalie wants to keep the Arabian and baby girl here, the sassy girl, and Mark. So yeah, she's a good girl. She's a real beautiful horse in the summertime. Once she gets her winter coat off, she has a lot of fur coming off right now. Hi. Hi, Maisie May. Okay, that's it. Bye-bye, Bluesy. Hope you have a good life, horsey. Out of my pockets. Yeah, you. Who, me? How you doing, good boy? You are the best horse. Nobody ever wants to get rid of you. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good horse. Alright, I gotta go, Mr. Mark. When I was pruning earlier, I saw a bluebird sitting on top of this box, so I came to see if there was a bluebird nest in there. There isn't. It's all twigs, but you can see it in there. If it had like a bunch of junk in there too, that's probably a house sparrow, but I believe this is, and I'll probably get the name wrong, I think it's a wood wren. It's some kind of a wren, but you could see sticking out of the front, that is horsehair. The birds around here all use the horsehair in their nests. It's pretty cool. Okay, so according to the forecast, the new forecast, I got about 1 more hour than I expected, but still, I really don't know how much I can get done. That's 2.5 hours from now. It's supposed to start raining, but it's really damp and cool out here right now, so who knows if that's right or not. And I'm taking a real long time on these vines and trying to get them dead right this year. I'm gonna guess that I get a little past halfway, but if I get the whole row done, that would be awesome. Okay, this is where I ended up, which is about 2/3 of this row. Got about 1/3 left to do. It's starting to rain and it's starting to get dark, so I better wrap it up. Yeah, I'll be finishing this up here and there, I believe, over the next week, but I really don't know what the weather's going to do. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow and the day after, but if I can get out here, I'm gonna get out here and get a bit done. I really need to get my dormant oil spray on, But I looked back at the videos, and last year I did it on May 5th. So it's not that big of a rush. I got plenty of time. But with the mild winter, these are probably going to sprout out a lot sooner this year. But still, it's not going to be like within a week or two, I don't think. Yeah, there's a new cordon right there. And on this one, there wasn't anything from down lower. After a while, you can have like a real cold winter and lose the whole vine, or at least lose the whole top half. That's what happened on one of the ones I was pruning today. The whole top half died from a real cold winter, and I started it up as two separate shoots, but both at the same time. The very first year for a vine, you just do one, but if the vine's older like this and it has well-established roots, you can do both of the trunks at the same time with no problem. This right here, it's not that big. This is a tillage radish. Yeah, they get this big usually. They're gigantic radishes. And I grew them in here for a couple of years. And what that does, you plant tillage radish later in the year, and they grow like 5 or 6 feet deep. And some of them just got like 7-8 inches around. And they break up the clay big time, and then they rot right where they sit, like that one was doing. So it adds organic matter and it adds nitrogen down lower, so your vines want to send roots lower. It's really good stuff if you have heavy clay soil. This is another one. These reseeded themselves. I haven't planted them in a while, but if I see one growing, sometimes I'll just let it grow. I should plant them in here again though.